What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do an unboxing and review of the Soundcore Space One headphones. I know, I'm late to the headphone game and everything. I know there's a lot out there. I'm trying to get as many in as I can possibly do to do reviews and comparisons. I'm here now. Let's get to it. All right, we are back. Soundcore Space 840 headphones. Very excited to get these in. I do have my eyes on other headphones to get in, and then I'm gonna start doing some comparison between the ones that I have and the ones that are coming. So this will be a fun time. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in and talk about price. You can get these for 99 bucks either on Amazon.com or Soundcore.com. They come in 3 different colors. Black, as you see here, they got a blue, and they also have white. Now, as far as specs go, they rock Bluetooth 5.3 with codec support for AAC, SBC, and LDAC. So you do have that high-res audio, as you can see it being labeled here on the box. As far as noise canceling, they do have their adaptive noise canceling system. And as far as battery life, with noise canceling turned off, you can get up to 55 hours of playback time. With noise canceling turned on, you get up to 40. So again, your volume level does play a role in that, but I think you're pretty close either way to both of those numbers, which is really, really good numbers, meaning you can basically have these almost with noise canceling on, you can have these running for almost 2 days, just on playback, where you can get well over 2 days without noise canceling. All right. They do offer fast charge. 5 minutes will give you 4 additional hours of playback time, which is pretty cool. There is no rating for water resistance for these, so you want to be careful when you're at the gym or outside, walking or running or anything like that with these on, because I haven't seen any type of resistance rating in my research. But if I do come across a rating, I will pin it in the comment section below. As far as special features, each ear cup comes with 40mm customized dynamic drivers. You got the floating access design on each ear cup as well. You got 2 times stronger voice reduction in noise canceling. And you got multi-point connectivity, so you can use these with 2 devices at once. I'm thinking with LDAC turned on, you're not able to with Soundcore products, but we're going to test that for sure. And of course, you got app support for Android and iOS devices. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and get into this. Let me grab my knife here. Shout out to my man Aram. Always give him a holler when I break out the Swiss Army or the Mega Swiss Army. All right, so let's go ahead and get in here. Let's see. All right. Okay, we got that open. Right off the top, we have the headphones. We'll set them to the side for a sec. Come back to them. And here we have our box. It opens up nicely. Right off the top, you've got your user guide, your quick start guide rather, is what they call it. You've got your safety information. Okay. You got a pouch. You got a little Soundcore branding, a little Soundcore tab here on the side. Okay. Soft interior, but a pouch nonetheless. I was kind of hoping for a hard shell case, but I digress. And of course, you got your 3.5mm headphone jack cable, so you can use these wired or wireless. And of course, you have your USB-A to USB-C charging cable. All right, so that's basically all that comes in the box. Yep, that's everything. So what we're gonna do, we get this cleaned up, and then we'll come back and take a look at the headphones. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the headphones. I really do like the design of them. Of course, you got the Soundcore branding on both ear cups. Okay. One thing I did fail to mention in the special features is they do have in-ear detection. As you can see here, let me zoom in. Here on the left ear cup, you see that sensor here. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this plastic off. Let me peel that off real quick. Let me get in there. If I can get in there. There we go. All right. Inside there, let's see if I can make it reflect. There we go. There is your in-ear detection sensor. So whenever you take the headphones out or take them off or move them off to your left ear, it will auto play pause your audio. So just want to let y'all know that real quick. Something I forgot to mention before. All right, let's go ahead and take a walk around these guys. On the left ear cup, you have your noise canceling. To make sure it was the left. Your noise canceling button and your power button. Okay, you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack port and a USB-C port for charging. On the right ear cup, you got your volume plus, volume minus buttons, which are also you press and hold for a couple of seconds to skip and reverse tracks. Previous tracks, get back to the last track. And of course, this is your noise canceling button. I'm sorry, that's your play pause button. So play pause has its own button. Skip volume and skip and reverse tracks are here. We'll go through and test everything out about these. I really do like the cups are soft. I wish they were a little bit more pillowy. I wish they had a little bit more fat, material to them. But we will test these out. These almost look like they're on-ear headphones instead of over the ear. But again, I do like the pillowy feel of the headband. Got a nice cushion in there. Let me go ahead and pop these on. And I'll take a quick picture, show you what they look like. And here's how they look on the ear. They do encompass the whole ear. I did had like that kind of warm, started getting a little warm when wearing them, even just having them on for that little bit of that brief moment to take this picture. Started getting a little warm, so we might run into some heat issues as far as your ear getting warm when wearing these. But again, it could have been just that one time. But again, just something I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. Also, just so y'all can get a good laugh. This is how they look on the front. Just so y'all can get a good laugh at me. But it's basically what it looks like. They're very light, very comfortable to wear. I just worry about the heat gathering on, when wearing them long term. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up and take a walk through the app. Stay strapped in. All right, back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys powered up and in the pairing mode. So, of course, you have your own power button here. So you make sure we got some juice. All right, we got juice and they are automatically in pairing mode. They do have Google Fast Pair, which I didn't even know, but that's great. So let's go ahead and connect these right up. All right, they're done. And let me just go ahead and double check that. I saw the volume slider come up. They're there. They're already even named as mine. So that works out. The pairing process is fantastic. Let's continue. All right, I went to go and jump into the app. And as you can see, there is a call quality firmware update. I'm gonna go ahead and run this and then we'll take a walk through the app. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at the app. As you know, you got the picture of the earbuds here, or the headphones. There I go again. You got the name of them, the battery level indicator here. Of course, let's go ahead. Before we go down here, we're gonna jump up to the gear up in the upper right corner. Here, they'll give you the firmware version, serial number, which you can copy and paste for registration or warranty information. You got your sound mode, where you can switch from LDAC to just AAC SBC. Of course, when you switch between one or the other, one noise, you must have the dual multi-point connection or dual device connect, as they call it, turned off before you can go to LDAC, and it will reboot the headphones and bring up the LDAC, and then when going back the other way, it will do the exact same thing. All right, so then of course you got the wear detection, your auto play pause. I'm gonna leave that off for now because they will be more off my ears than they are on, so I don't need them to be pausing anything when doing testing. But you can turn that on, and like I said, with that sensor I showed you in the left ear cup, detects whether you have the headphones on or off, and that way it'll play pause your music accordingly. Of course, your device list will give you a list of all the devices that was connected to them. Of course, you got dual connection set up. We're going to test that out as well. All right, let me go back in. Okay, you got your auto power off is set for 60 minutes. I'll move mine down to 30 minutes. That means if the device hasn't been used or hasn't been played in 30 minutes, or it will shut off to save battery life. You got your voice prompt setting, and of course your firmware update settings there. Now moving back to the main screen. All right, we already talked about the top. Underneath that, you have the ambient sound modes. You've got transparency, where you can select your level of transparency, how much you want. You go from 1 to 3, 1 for minimum, 5 to the maximum. All right. And then of course you got your wind noise reduction. When you're in transparency mode, you can turn that off and on. You got normal. Then of course you got noise canceling. Of course you got your different modes. You can turn that up and down. Let me see what this is all about. All right, we got that out of the way. You can do adaptive noise canceling, which will automatically switch for you. Or you can do just your custom noise canceling, which is what I do, and have it always maxed out because that's what I like. All right. Then, of course, you got your easy chat, where just like the XM5s, if you can enable it, but if you press and hold the, or just put your hand on the left ear cup, it will lower your audio. Or you can go speak to enable, where you're wearing the headphones, you can speak to turn on easy chat and everything like that, or turn it off. Or you tell it to turn on noise canceling, turn it off. I just want this on. I'll keep that on. I don't know. That's a beta too, so I don't know if it might be kind of quirky, not working all the time. So I'll wait till it becomes official. All right. Then of course you got your sound effects, which is your custom control. You can go into your Hear ID, where you can go ahead and do the Hear ID testing. You got your default selection preset equalizer settings through Soundcore. We all know, already know these from Soundcore. They're well done. Or you can go into your customizable app, your customizable EQ, right? And make your adjustments there. I will definitely be doing that a little later on in this video. So then moving on, you got your touch control or your button controls. All right, so you can do for noise canceling on the left ear cup, single press on the noise canceling button. This button here. You can switch through transparency. You switch through your order, noise canceling or transparency. You can only select normal, but I like keep mine with the between transparency and noise canceling. I'll rock that. Then if you press it twice, you can do bass up. You can turn it off and on. I'm going to go ahead and select that. All right, so if I double click the noise canceling button twice, it'll either turn on my bass up or function or turn it off. So we'll leave that up there. I think that's very interesting. All right. Then, of course, moving down, you got your safe volume, where you can set a certain volume where it won't get too loud, so to preserve your hearing and everything. You can limit the high volume if you want. But again, that's perfect. I love this feature. Like, again, it helps save your hearing and everything like that, so you're not getting it, having any type of hearing loss or damage to your eardrums when listening to audio at a high level. All right, so that's basically a quick walkthrough of the app. Let's continue our testing. All right, we are back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do some the button control tests. We're gonna go ahead and get some music started here. Yep, I'm in Deezer. I'll do that later. All right, let's go ahead and sure, let's go do some Janet. Why not? All right, we got music playing. Okay, so on the right ear cup, you have your play pause button here at the bottom. So you hit play. You hit that, pauses your audio. Hit it again. You got audio playing, and then of course you got your volume up, volume down. So we're gonna press the plus. See it increase in volume, volume minus, bringing it down. All right. So now if you press and hold the volume plus button option or portion of the button for 2 seconds, it should go to the next track. And it did there. All right. Now if you press and hold the volume minus, it'll take you back to the beginning, which it just did. And now we'll go back to the previous track. All right. So that works. Fantastic there. Now, we got on the left ear cup, you got your noise canceling button. So, all right, so if you press it, I'm gonna have to hear this. All right, so I have to put them on. I'm pressing noise canceling. Now it told me noise canceling is on. Now I press it again. Now it's telling me transparency. Now if I double press on it like I set it up on there, it should go into my bass up options. So let's go ahead and double tap that. All right, I just got a little chime, and you can tell the difference in the bass on this song. Let's do it again. Yep, you can definitely tell the difference when it comes to the bass up being turned on or off. So all functions are working with the the button controls. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do real quick is we're going to test the wear detection sensor that's in the left ear cup. Now I had to go into the app because I previously had it turned off. Turned it on, went through the calibration steps and everything just to make sure it's set up. So what we're going to do real fast, we're just going to make sure that it's working. So we're going to go ahead and hit play. All right, we got Janet playing. So now what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and take the headphones off. For some reason, apparently it's not working. Am I doing it wrong? Nope. Should be working, but it's not. Probably something I'm gonna have to look into. Let me check it out. All right, I went back through the calibration process all over again, rebooted the headphones. I think that's the step I did not do. So let's go ahead and try it one more time. All right, we got audio playing. Pause my audio when I took them off. And now it's playing it again with audio when they're on. So the auto play pause practice. Let me pause this real quick. All right, the audio, play pause feature, the auto play pause feature works. Just make sure that you complete all the steps going through the calibration process. Great feature to have on these headphones. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to test the multi-point connection feature on this. As you know, already on the app, on the phone, multi-point has been turned on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling or pairing mode again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and disconnect it from my phone. All right, it's been disconnected. So now what we're going to do is we'll press and hold the power button. All right. Turned it off. We're going to turn it back on. Whoops, let me get this right. All right. Now we're in pairing mode again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into my Bluetooth settings on the tablet. We're already in scanning, so we're going to go all the way down to the bottom here. We're going to make sure we're in pairing mode here. All right, let's... What am I doing? This is just me. Don't worry about it. So we hit scan again. It should, for some reason, it's not going into pairing mode, so we're going to make sure it goes into pairing mode. All right, here we go. Hold it. Hold it. All right, there we go. Now it's do the auto, Google Quick Pair, Fast Pair rather. So we'll hit done. Device connected. All right, again, that was my fault. I wasn't holding down the power button long enough. But as you can see, it is now connected to my tablet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to the phone. Connect it, hit the option there. All right, excellent. It's now paired to both devices. So outside of user error, Google Fast Pair is fantastic. Let's continue our testing. All right, we're back in. We already got the multi-point connection established. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and test audio switching, see if these earbuds offer that feature. So let's go ahead and start with the phone. All right, we got that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to press play on the tablet to see if the audio switch works. And it looks like it doesn't, because I'm still hearing what I got on the tablet, on the phone rather. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pause our audio on our first device, hit play on our second device. All right. So multi-point connection works, audio switching does not. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space One Headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space One Headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space One Headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space One Headphones in a quiet location.
All right, we are out in my backyard. We doing the ANC test for the Soundcore Space One headphones. We got good wind noise. We got central air units going. We got traffic from the turnpike as well as the street over here. So we got a lot to test from right now. I am in transparency mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and quickly pop this into noise canceling. All right, I got noise canceling turned on. And everything turned down a little bit other than the wind noise. The wind noise did go down a little bit, but I mean, I'm dealing with huge gusts of wind now. It's not like I'm getting a gentle breeze or anything, but it is definitely an improvement as far as street sound, as far as automobiles and everything. It's a really good sound there, but again, some wind noise is coming through, but again, I'm dealing with heavy gusts of wind. So I don't know if that's going to take into consideration. I don't think that's on a normal day, but other than that, pretty good. Again, no audio is being played during this test, and it's just the strength of the noise canceling on these headphones, and they're holding up rather well. So this has been the ANC test for the Soundcore Space One headphones. Definitely, I will give them a mid-tier rating. Right around 6.57. All right, we are back in for the sound test. As you can see, I have them in transparency mode. So what I did off camera is I went ahead and did the Hear ID test. All right, so just to show you what my curvature looked like on the on the hear ID test there. So that's where I'm at. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're going to use that. I do have my default EQ. This is my default EQ. They're very similar in sound. I'm getting almost the exact same sound representation out of both of them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use my hear ID setting there. So what we're gonna do is make sure we at our optimal listening level. All right, we're about there for the headphones. I don't need to have it too high. Okay, we're there. All right, so let's go ahead and get in. Actually, first, before we do that, let me turn on noise canceling now. Okay, so now here we go. Let's get into it. All right, right off the top, nice clarity, very nice clean sound. I like the detail. That the piano sounded nice and crisp. All right, and then I love again the detail is nice. Now here we got the background instruments coming in. Nice sound, nice balance as well. I'm paying attention to the detail. Got the nice rumble from the cello when it hit that chord. Sounds really good. Now we're going to get the background singers here, the vocalists rather. Nice sound, very nice, very clean. You get it, it's like all around you, nicely done. Very clean sound there. I don't know. It's just it would sound really good, but there's something. I don't know. The vocals was clean. I don't know. Maybe there's a level of clarity it's missing, but still a really good sound. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bass song. I think I went the wrong way. Still getting used to things on Deezer. Where you at? All right, here we go. Whoops, let me blow that up. Here we go. Now the bass is nice. Bass drop is heavy. Sub bass rumble fades away nicely. Very clean sounding. Oh yeah. You know what? While we're here, let me do something real quick. Switch over to my custom EQ. See how we do. Okay. Again, they're almost identical. I think my custom EQ has a little bit more clarity. Other than that, still the same thing. All right, I'm gonna stay on here. I'm gonna stay on here real quick. Let me go back and again, I got great bass. Sub bass rumble was nice on that one. I got vocal clarity. It got a little bit cleaner, a little bit more clear when I switched to my my EQ settings, but still a great sound. All right, real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm staying on my EQ settings because I think I got a little bit more clarity out of that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to my first song real fast. I just want to see, hear the difference on that one. All right, again, yep, I can definitely can tell the difference is a little bit more clear with my EQ settings, although my bass and everything else is pretty much identical. Okay, so although Hear ID does do a nice job, I think the custom EQ does a better job. So I just wanted to test that out real fast with that. So what we want to do now is we're gonna go ahead and go into our final song. Here we go. All right, right off the top, very clean. I'm liking the little bass from the kick drum and the not the lead saxophone, but the keyboard. Now we got the lead saxophone in. Very clean sounding. Very crisp. Sorry, I had to take care of a text. Again, I love the fact that it's nice and clean. Here's the high note. Oh yeah. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Very clean sounding. I love it. This sounds so good, nice, warm. Like you can like sit back and just and relax and enjoy this. And I love the volume level. I don't have to turn these up to max to get that great sound, which is always good. Again, I went ahead and switched off to my custom EQ. Here ID did a good job. I just think the custom IQ was better all over. Great sound on all three levels, especially after I switched over. It sounded really good. Bass was nice. Clarity of vocals was nice. Crispness of instruments was nice. And again, balance on all three levels. Just, it was a great listen. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come back in with my likes and dislikes for these headphones. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Soundcore Space One headphones. My likes and dislikes. Let's start with my dislikes. As far as the headphones themselves, I don't see hardly any dislikes at all. I really don't. I like the way they look. I like the weight on them. They fit very comfortably. I like the pillow touch, how soft the headband is. I wouldn't call it a dislike with the ear cups, but I wish the cushions on the ear cushion, or ear cups, if I would get my words out right. I wish that, let me switch these around so I can go a better look like this. All right, I wish there was a little bit more cushion here on the ear cups. I mean, they're plenty comfortable, but I just feel that they would be even a lot more comfortable if they had just a little bit more cushion to them. As you can see, the cushion is very thin on these. But I wish if it was just a little bit more on here, I wouldn't complain about that at all. As far, let me see, I think that's hardware-wise, I think that's it as far as dislikes, but I've got more, but this is across the Soundcore board. I wish they would, LDAC, I wish they would bring out that software update that will allow LDAC to work when in Multipoint when you're connected to two devices. They say it's because of distance issues. I'm not buying that, but I really think that they should at least look at getting that firmware update out there. We got other devices that can do that now. You got the Techniques, you got the XM5s from Sony. They just got a recent firmware update which allows them to use LDAC while in Multipoint. Techniques earbuds came out with their being able to. I've got their headphones coming soon. Hopefully I will test that with those as well. I'm believing that they can do the exact same thing. I'm just hoping Soundcore follows suit and brings out a software update, a firmware update that will allow these to do it. Let me see. Any other I'm sorry, that was well, we're in the dislike. So let me see if there's anything else. Yes, I don't like the fact that these did not come with a hard shell case. All right, I understand they're $100, but man, these guys deserve a hard shell case. I'm going to go out and find a third-party one for them. I actually got one in my Amazon cart that I'm going to use for these because these guys, they deserve a hard shell case, without question. So I'm going to go ahead myself and get one for these. And I think, let me see, anything else? App wise, no. Feature wise, no. Well, I already mentioned my feature issue. I think that's it. And I didn't see a spatial audio, a spatial sound setting for these in the app. Actually, you know what? Let me dive into the app and make sure that I am not tripping here. Bear with me just a second. Oh, I gotta turn them back on. Hold on. Where we at? Power button. All right. Make sure they turned on. All right, they're connected. Let's get back into the app real quick. All right, let me see. I didn't see a spatial sound setting, and no, there isn't. So hopefully that's another update, firmware update they can do where they give you spatial audio feature, because I think that would be really good with these when watching videos or watching a movie with these on. That spatial sound setting would be fantastic. Yeah. That's just it. All right. So those are my likes and dislikes for the Soundcore Space One headphones. Let's wrap this up. So this has been the unboxing and review of the Soundcore, excuse me, Space One headphones. Very comfortable headphones, really good for the price. Definitely recommend you guys check these out if you get a chance. I think it'll be, despite my dislikes and everything, I think these will be well worth the price. All right. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and joining me on this unboxing, as we always do. Like I said, I got other headphones coming in. Got my eyes set on some earbuds. The Sennheiser Momentum 4s are in my line of sight as well. They come out next month, so you know we'll be getting an unboxing and gauntlet series for them as well. But again, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this journey that's ongoing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.